Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you my armor, and I'm going to basically compare my jackets. I have two jackets. I have a Klim Badlands Pro A3 jacket, and I also have a Revit Tornado 4 H2O jacket. Jackets are completely different, and so I'm going to give you my honest opinion about if there is one that I like better, or I'll compare the pros and cons of each jacket. I'm also going to be talking about other armor, because I've seen a lot of riders in my daily rides, and they're not wearing any armor. Some of them are wearing tank tops and flip-flops. And so I'm going to tell you what my position on it is. And so what I've done is I have looked up some statistics on crashes, motorcycle crashes with armor versus crashes without armor. All right, guys, I'm going to explain really quick the different ways that armor is categorized for safety. You have two CE classes. One is for abrasion resistance, and the other one is for impact protection. In your abrasion resistance class, you've got AAA, AA, A, B, and C. AAA being the highest. It's rated for greater than or equal to 8 seconds of abrasion before you get wear through, and AA is rated for greater than 4 seconds, and so forth. So for the impact protection, you've got level 1 and level 2 CE rated impact protection, and level 1 is basically you gain a 43 to 51% increase in impact protection going between the two levels. That's the pro. The con is that the pads that you get in your jackets are going to be a lot heavier, a lot stiffer, a lot bulkier, and so you sacrifice a little bit of comfort. You always have to sacrifice a little bit of something. The penalty that you pay for the AAA rated armor for abrasion resistance is that it is rigid, it's heavy, it's bulky, and you do sacrifice some comfort for that AAA rating. The jacket that I bought, the Klim Badlands Pro A3, is about $1,500. It's expensive as hell. So I'm going to tell you if it's worth it or not, and at least in my opinion, right? Let me give you some statistics. You're wearing a helmet versus not wearing a helmet. You are 69% less likely to have a head injury in a motorcycle crash. So you're 42% less likely to die. So when you're wearing a jacket that has abrasion resistance, you're 21% less likely to be hospitalized. When you're wearing a jacket with armor, your upper body injury likelihood is reduced by 23%. Okay, so pants, when you're wearing non-armored riding pants that have abrasion resistance, you're 51% less likely to be hospitalized in a motorcycle crash. When you have pants with armor, you keep that 50% reduction, but now you also have a 39% reduction in leg injury. Non-armored gloves, your hospital admission goes down 59%, and with armor, your hand-wrist injury goes down 45%. And then boots, your foot-ankle injury goes down by 46%, wearing proper motorcycle boots versus not. So when I look at these statistics, the decision is easy. The data is compelling, and it's non-biased. So for me, I wear armor. Okay, so to show you my armor, I have laid it all out on the ground. As you can see, this is all of my armor. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is this Revit Tornado jacket. And as you can see, it is a fully mesh jacket. So all of this material is totally mesh. In fact, if you look at it, you can see right through it. So all it is like a a mesh material that just allows airflow to come all the way through the jacket. The sleeves have these zipper adjustments that are really cool because you can open them all the way up and let your entire sleeve inflate, or you can snap this and just allow for this part to get some airflow. You know, it's like a little thermostat that you have in there. So it does have an adjustable collar. It also has complete mesh in the back and up around your shoulders here, up around your neck. It's also mesh. So adjustable around the waist with these straps. This liner that we have, this is a rain liner that you get with it. Yeah, let me show you this insert here. You can see that it has these layers. It's built with you know, these layers. I guess that system prevents you know, the transference of force through those layers onto your body. Like, I'm a 34-inch waist, kind of fat, and I'm about 6'1", and I bought an XL. This fits pretty good, pretty comfortable, that you can actually put this on the outside and it works just fine. Okay, I bought this jacket off of Revzilla and I paid about 315 bucks for it. Okay, so this is the Klim jacket right here. As you can see, it also has this back armor piece in here, kind of similar to the other one, except this one is only one piece. It's not layered like the other one is, but it's really thick and it's pretty heavy. So this top pocket is for a hydration pouch that I bought, a 2-liter one, and I've used it sometimes. What I do is I fill it about halfway up with ice, and then I put water in there, and then it keeps it cold for a few hours. You've got a Gore-Tex outer shell. It's got this Cordura material that's highly abrasion resistant. You know, both jackets have good reflectivity. It has adjustable armbands. It has venting right here on the cuffs. It has venting up here. It has venting right here. And it has venting on the back side right here. And this is a back pocket where you can put big things in. It goes all the way through. It also has MOLLE attachments here that you could strap stuff to if you wanted to. It has another pocket over here. This pocket has a little clip that hangs in there, so you could put your keys or whatever you want to in there. Again, this is an XL. All right, there you go. There it's on. As you can see, this one, it fits nice. I think I got the right size, but it doesn't fit as like, it's not as comfortable to wear as the Tornado. This jacket is probably over twice as heavy as the Tornado 4 jacket. It has a place here for your ID and such, adjustable on the arm, adjustable underneath the arm. I probably need to tighten that up a little bit. It does have armor everywhere in the elbows, you know, up here in the back, you know, on the back, and so forth. So also, let me show you another cool thing about this jacket. It has this cummerbund here. It goes through this slot here all the way around the back, and so it holds the jacket in a little bit tighter to you. It's 1,500 bucks, so it's expensive. This one's 315 down here. This is the Revit jacket down here. This jacket is a beautiful piece of work. Excellent craftsmanship, excellent quality build, have no complaints whatsoever about it, and I don't doubt you can feel, you know, sort of intuitively the level of protection that it affords. But even with the venting, all the venting that it does, and it inflates your jacket, it's still, I'd say, 30% hotter. I don't know if I can put quantify that difference, but it's noticeably, significantly hotter than the mesh jacket down here. And so that's why I choose that one, the Tornado, for doing rides around, Florida, short rides. Now, when I went to South Carolina and the weather was a little cooler, in fact, it was pretty damn cold, honestly. It was 26 degrees when I left up there, but I wore this jacket, and it was great. I feel like I had, air conditioning vents that I could open and close as, the temperature fluctuated and whatnot. So what is that telling you? What am I trying to tell you? Am I trying to tell you that I like one over the other? No, I'm not. What I'm saying is that these jackets are different. They have different functionality. Okay, if I was going back to buy just one, if I had to buy just one of these jackets, which one would it be? It would probably be the Tornado. The reason is not money, it's not cost, but it's comfort. In the riding conditions that I'm in, this jacket is more comfortable. 90% of the time, it's more comfortable. I can add thermal layers if I want to make that a lot warmer. Like, I'm planning on doing a cross-country trip sometime, hopefully next year. So I'm going to go all the way across country, and I'm going to wear this jacket right here because of the protection, and also because it's going to be a little bit cooler outside, normally, because I'm going to be up. I'm going to take the auto train up to Virginia and then come diagonally across the country down to San Diego, where my brother lives. And so I'm going to be going through a lot of, it's not Florida temperature, but in Florida, Texas, Georgia, Alabama, the southern states, this jacket, dare I say, it's too hot. You're not going to go wrong with either one. If you want to really get, the most protection that you possibly can get, that's the bad boy for you right there. This thing is going to protect you more than that. It just is. So if you're willing to sacrifice some of that protection for comfort, then this one is the one that you should go with, in my opinion. I don't care what you see on the internet. Don't always believe these. I've seen videos out there where people are telling you, oh yeah, I've given up armor because it doesn't do any good. You're gonna die anyway, or whatever. The statistics are telling you that, in most motorcycle crashes, and I mean, if you hit a Mack truck going 70 miles an hour head on, you're gonna die. I don't care if you're wearing a suit of armor, right? But if you are going down the road, you take a turn and you hit an oil slick and you slide your bike out, if you're not wearing armor, you're gonna be in the hospital, probably. If you are wearing armor, you're probably not going to be in the hospital, and that's just what it boils down to for me. So for me, it's a no-brainer. It is a little less comfortable. I get it. I love the idea of being free and on a motorcycle and on your t-shirt and shorts, and you're just cruising down the road with the wind blowing through your hair, no worries. And I get that. I love that too. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an old fart, but I wear armor, and if it's not for me, it's for my wife, it's for my kids, because part of your journey is traveling through life with your family, and if you don't do things that are responsible for yourself and you wind up getting hurt, they have to pay for it. And so that's just the way I look at it. I know that this is a tiny bit maybe controversial in a way. Some people don't agree with it, but if you don't agree with it, write a comment. Let's have a healthy debate about it, and I'll show you, every piece of information I found on it, and you can show me every piece of information you found on it, and we'll see how they compare. But for me, for what I've seen anyway, it does make sense from a strictly scientific point of view. It makes sense to wear armor. So thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like if you could. All it takes is a second to hit that little button down there. It helps the channel out tremendously. I don't get very many likes on these videos, but when I do, it changes the algorithm and it pushes it out to more viewers. And you know, I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to support and show and share knowledge that I gain with the community. And so if you could hit that like button, that would be so much appreciated. And if you could subscribe, that would be awesome too. It doesn't cost you anything. All it is a click on that button, and that's it. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching the video. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time. This is Guy in the Garage.